Have you ever heard of a lake that can turn animals into stone? It sounds like something straight out of a fantasy movie or an ancient curse. But hidden in one corner of the world is a lake so mysterious that for centuries,
Look at that, they almost look real.
They say they were once alive.
We must get away from here.
They say that on nights just like this, something stirs at the bottom of that lake.
travelers spoke of birds, foxes, and other small animals that looked as if they had been frozen in time.
This is even more incredible than the satellite imaging suggested. Look at that color. Look at that detail. It is truly remarkable.
Along the shoreline stood eerie stone-like creatures preserved in astonishing detail. Every feather, every strand of fur, every tiny feature looked untouched, as though life had simply stopped. Naturally, stories began to spread. Locals believed the lake was cursed. Some claimed invisible spirits guarded its waters. Others warned that anything left near the shore would eventually be turned into stone. For generations, very few people dared to get too close, but eventually scientists decided to investigate. When they carefully examined these strange stone animals, they noticed something remarkable. The animals hadn't actually transformed into solid rock. Instead, they were covered by a thick layer of minerals that perfectly preserved their outer shape. The mystery wasn't in the animals, it was in the water. Hidden beneath the lake are underground springs that flow through limestone and other mineral-rich rocks. As the water travels underground, it dissolves large amounts of calcium carbonate and carries those minerals into the lake. Although the water looks crystal clear, it's actually packed with microscopic mineral particles. Whenever a branch, leaf, feather, or even the body of a small animal comes into contact with the water, those minerals slowly begin attaching themselves to its surface. At first, the coating is almost invisible, but over weeks and months, more and more layers build up, creating a hard shell that perfectly copies every tiny detail of the original object. It's almost like nature is making its own stone sculpture. This process is called mineral deposition, and it's very different from fossilization. Fossils usually take thousands or even millions of years to form deep underground. Mineral deposition, however, can happen much faster under the right conditions.
True fossils form from the inside out. Minerals replace the organic structure. Encrustation just coats the outside, leaving the original shell intact. Here, water molecules guide calcium and carbonate ions, building a rigid crystal lattice, layer by layer. They said it takes millions of years. But nature moves faster than you think, creating vast layers in just months.
Sometimes within just a few months. And this incredible phenomenon isn't limited to animals. Scientists have found tree branches, leaves, shoes, hats, bicycles, and even toys completely coated in thick layers of sparkling minerals after spending enough time in similar mineral-rich waters.
This is it! The composition matches perfectly!
We finally solved it.
This branch isn't just turned to stone. The minerals in the lake water slowly replaced every single organic cell. Some call it a curse, a dark force frozen in time, but science reveals a far more amazing truth. Preservation isn't magic, it's understanding.
Sometimes the greatest mysteries on Earth aren't hidden by magic. They are hidden by science. If you enjoyed discovering one of the world's strangest natural phenomena, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more unbelievable facts that sound like fiction but are completely real.
Some of Earth's mysteries are best left untouched.